Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Beastdaemon here, and guys, the new ramp mechanic is freaking awesome. Why do you ask? Well, let me show you. As you can see with my little contraption here, I don't have any pillars under me, but I'm able to add ceilings to my contraption, which means that ramps now act as support. Do you know what that means? That means we can literally make a floating fortress, more or less, if we wanted to. So I did some testing. I am able to add two ceilings from the ramp just like you would be able to do with a wall or a pillar. But unlike the wall or the pillar, you don't really need to have connection to the ground with the ramps. So if we delete the one ramp that is touching the ground, nothing happens, except you have a floating fortress or a structure or whatever. So what does that tell me? Well, lots of things actually. It tells me that now we can expand our buildings simply by adding ramps, but more of that in a little bit. Probably the most important thing you need to remember is that if you delete the ramp that is attached to your ceilings, then and only then will your structure come tumbling down. The other ramps will just float there. Unfortunately, you can't attach anything to the ramps, but you can attach ramps to the usual stuff like ceilings, walls, and foundations. So things definitely have gotten much easier with building large ramps because there is no need for pillars anymore as far as ramps go. And as long as you have a starting point of support, the ramps pretty much support themselves. This definitely makes building a large ramp an easy task. But like I said before, you can't attach anything to the ramps, so never start from the bottom up and rather start from the top. So let's do some practical stuff so I can show you exactly how you can do this and some little tricks that I have figured out thus far. I'm sure you all can probably figure out more things out, and I would love to hear about them on the comments because I am always up for learning things from you as well. Now I'm at the top of an area where I can build a rather large ramp going down. So I'm working on my initial support that I can get the ramp started, and then we are going straight down. Notice that now there really is no need for pillars. Once you get started on the initial support at the top, you can fluidly go down with ramps until you reach the ground at the bottom. I decided to make my ramp wide enough for me to put a behemoth door at the top of the ramp because that will be my entrance. And now notice that I can put ceilings as long as they are over where the ramps are, as well as two ceilings out from the edges of where the ramps are. What if you want to make your platform much larger but you're not able to due to lack of support? You don't go down with pillars. Instead, add some more ramps and you now have your support and can add more ceilings and make your platform larger. And I'm sure you all can use some imagination as to how best use these ramps, whether it be aesthetically or practical. In my case, I'm planning on using these ramps for my egg layers. Another thing that has come to my attention that is extremely helpful is that now we can make changes to our buildings without destroying a lot of our structure if we remove a ceiling or pillar. Take this for instance. The ramp is too far down and I can't place the ceiling there, so in order to put the ceiling, I'm going to have to destroy the last ramp. If this were a finished product, then it could be catastrophic, but now you simply put a ramp close to the area that the ramp or support in question is located, and voila, no problem. Make the change and then replace the support, or don't if you don't need it, but in my case I do. I definitely find building a large ramp a much better process than previously. It looks much better, cleaner. It saves you from using a lot of resources and from reaching the structure cap so you can build larger buildings. I also love the floating fortress concept, so I definitely like this change. Another tidbit of information, just as an FYI, you can go up to 62 or 63 ramps high. I just thought I would throw that out there. So I hope this is helpful to you. I'm off to work on the next video, so until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.